What kind of Dead Cells runs? I don't know. Didn't really come in with a plan here, if I'm being honest with you. So I suppose we'll just see what people are interested in seeing. As it is, though, I suppose I should switch out the Bastille Day outfit already, because that's not really, relevant at the time or something. What would be a good outfit, though? I don't know. Is anybody currently in chat right now? I do like the mage outfit. That is a good looking one. Anything of interest? Could just go with the classic. I don't know. Let's take a look here. Yeah, let's go with the mage outfit. That is a good looking outfit if you were to ask me. And you did, I'm sure. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm pretty sure you were asking me. Not going to use all the stuff that I've been using before, and I suppose Brutality run for right now, but this is just the burner starting run at the beginning of the video stream video, wherein I stream a video. But that's not here nor there. I mean, I guess I could stream a video. Got a good Isaac run. What run today? Just casual stuff. Don't really have a plan, at least. So if you have anything you want to see, Mr. Blue Dragon, I'll do it. I don't know. Because it's like a lot of the stuff has been just largely completed now. Is the thing between the showcase stuff and just like looking at a bunch of the new content as it's been coming out. Stop that. Stop doing that right now. You too. Anyway, you played Hollow Knight several times. In fact, there's a playlist on YouTube. But including like Godmaster and everything, it was pretty comprehensive. I suppose I didn't do everything. I didn't get like the golden statue of Zote and all that, but pretty much everything you can do in Hollow Knight I did, including like Steel Soul and everything as well. Although I didn't do a video of that one. That was just on my own time. You know how that goes. Not that it's like I couldn't, I think. It's just, I did. I beat Pantheon of Hollowness and everything. I didn't do all of the Radiant fights because that's a little bit too much. Nor did I do like all of the restrictions. But I did beat the full on everything. Like in the main content of Godmaster. You can even go down like back my Twitter and see where I'm talking about just how I'm spending like an hour a day grinding out the Pure Vessel and Absolute Radiance bosses just to try and get it like actually going. It was a time, but at the time it's just like I like Hollow Knight. I wanted to do the full beating of the game, even though I remember explicitly setting up expectations. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to do the entire thing. Ended up doing it anyway, but that's how it is. B5 Boss L on mobile. Hey, congratulations. That is, you unlocked one of the best items in the entire game then. I mean, as I just did as I just did an entire run on here. Still, even despite all the nerfs and changes and everything like that, still an amazing weapon. I mean, I think that it's just speaking about how it took out the Scarecrow so easily is like proof positive enough of that. Oh, man. All right. Certain spinning weapon? That's the one. That's what they refer to it as in the patch notes is the thing, which is why I call it that. I know. The game has been out. The item has been in existence for an extremely long time. It's just, I don't want to spoil anything for people that might be coming into the game for the first time. I want to at least be respectful of that whole thing. I don't know, because especially I know that, God, I'm probably one of the first people to come up when it comes to searching for Dead Cells, so it's like having flagrant spoilers right there in the video title, I feel like is a little bit, bad. All that sort of deal. Are you talking about the spinning weapon? Yeah. That's your reward for beating 5-star mode. It's one of the best items in the game. Straight up. Just you know, at least in my opinion. Although it's kind of hard to say exactly what the best item is with all the rebalancing in recent patches and everything. It's hard to say. Hey, Rex. I mean, yeah, it's been a long time, but every single time I think it's just like, hey, you know, I haven't seen X person around for a while. Then I remember that I haven't streamed for like 2 weeks. And it's like, oh, right. Although this one it's only been 2 days, comparatively. It's better. Look, the plan here is, now that I got, like, you know, a little bit of a headway on the Persona stuff, that it's like now we can start doing more Dead Cells things, you know? As I begin doing some just casual, probably like more casual runs, or like if people got suggestions or something they want to see. Like, even if it's just, hey, do like a survival run with range stuff or something. I don't know. Whatever. I'm open to anything. I'm just interested in doing anything. I was meant to sign on to Twitter on the new phone, so I haven't gotten any stream notifications. I mean, I haven't been doing a lot lately. Yeah, if you saw the Twitter, it's just like, you know, that a lot of the stuff I've been posting about lately has been like cleaning up the Persona series and now working on the Personacalypse. You know how that goes. Also, thank you for the sub. Yeah. How much further into Pastana? Well, we are at the next palace. At least, I mean, by the time I run out of episodes, we're probably going to be done with the next palace. Or, I don't know. It is literally impossible to say how far I am in that game because of the way it works. I want to know scroll run. While that was definitely possible in the past with enemy scaling and everything, I don't think it so much is anymore. Basically, what you do is you just have to play it like a cursed sword run, because damage would be fine, but the health became a big problem very quickly. But I mean, of course, you know, there's already a weapon for that. It's called the cursed sword. Hey. Once again, this is the burner run, so I'm not too worried about like really optimizing playing here. Shovel's still a great weapon, though. Happy to see that, of course. But I mean, should know. I mean, I think that everything I said about the shovel has already been said pretty succinctly prior to this point. Okay, what about a mobile Dead Cells run? I don't own mobile Dead Cells is the thing, so I mean, besides, you know, I would also be like doing that tabula rasa, no upgrades or anything like that. What do I think? No Mercy? No Mercy was so good when they first introduced it. I think it's still probably pretty good, especially for like, you know, whittling down sort of runs. I'm talking damage over time specifically. There's definitely a case to be made, because you'll be hitting that threshold pretty quick, and that just means that enemies are going to be dying that much quicker, which is good. That whole thing. Is there legendary only? There is colorless weapons only run, which means that you can basically mix and match whatever weapons you want. Turrets. It's going to be turrets into like a survival run. There, I told you what like the optimal way to do it is. Yeah, legendary only, I don't think it's quite the same thing. You might be able to up the rate of legendaries. It's kind of scary that all this time you've only... It's just... That's just the nature of the game, though. It's just... You can't... Like, yes, 5 hours... And, like, actually, I'll take Snake Eyes. 5 hours and 5 hours into the game of just, like, pure... I don't know if you've been watching the episodes. They've been getting, like... I think everybody can agree that it's just like you will not find a more unhinged series of Persona 5 on YouTube. And it's like we haven't even gotten into the next palace yet. That's going to be like 4 episodes for you guys from now. 4 episodes. And then we're going to do the you know how they got like the preliminary thing where you go in for like a 1 mini boss and then you just immediately clear right on out. Cuz that's got to be an important part of the process for some reason. Like, holy Christ. Oh man. Well, anyway, please enjoy the next couple episodes of Persona, which I like to call the Executing Ray Kroc Live on Television episodes. Wherein we say the phrase, executed Ray Kroc live on television maybe 50 times, 60 times, and by we, I mean me. Oh boy. Hey, Snake Fangs is a great item, to be fair. It's like you get like this cool, the whole like, if you got good stats, you can just mash your way through every single encounter. You don't even need to think about it because you teleport right to every single enemy. Also, the poison lasts a really long time. Again, good opportunity for No Mercy. And it also propagates itself by sending out the cloud of poison when enemies die to it. It's a good weapon. Fucking excuse me. Because look, just watch the damn episodes, okay? The viewership has been falling off like precipitously. Keep watching Persona. Keep circulating the tapes. Like, look at this thing go. It's amazing. Just like face the right direction, and done. There. I had to like press the movement buttons twice. Oh, Doc, I will. Great. I still gotta give a shout out to Sasha too, but we haven't been doing the Makoto links, which is the perfect. I mean, I guess I could just start out an episode. Like, have you seen how the starts of the episodes have been going? Doesn't matter. None of this matters. There, I said the thing. I said the phrase. Oh no, Persona has been bleeding into real life. I don't like this. Also, thank you, Rex. And also, hey, Salty. Got the sub back. Oh man. It's like I've been getting invested in the series, emotionally invested. I feel like we might end with me like trying to kill Persona 5. I don't know how that's even gonna happen, but I'm like gonna try it. Like I'm gonna start trying to choke out my screen. But that's the, oh boy. That is the state of things in the Persona series right now. Maybe I'll just like snap the disc in half but that's not actual Persona. That's Persona 5, not the Royal, and that's also like the English version of it. So it's not even the one that has caused me. Okay. We can't keep talking about Persona all the time, even though that game has been killing me, both figuratively and literally. Seemingly, because of the lack of sleep that I've been getting by trying to do this whole Personacalypse thing. It's been a trip, man. Anyway, Persona continues. Okay. Now then, 1 billion points. The force me to play a game is because I'm currently trying to catch up with all the games that I've been playing, which I've been doing a good job of right now. Tangle Deep and, well, okay, not Bunny Must Die, but Tangle Deep just ended. And then also finished Flashback recently, too. Okay. Now then. No, break the disc. That would be amazing. I can see the disc from right here. It's, like I said, it's only the disc for Persona 5, not the Royal, and the English version, but, you know. What's next on the list? Jump Off the Bridge we're going to be doing today. I don't know how long that game is or what it's like. It reminds you of Tower Climb, so I'm kind of excited because that game turned out to be way better than I thought. And, okay, and right now it's going to be Horizon Zero Dawn and Mark of the Ninja, I think. That's, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, Mark of the Ninja. Those are the next two coming up here. And Persona. As you know. Like, Persona's gonna continue. I want to fucking get that game done. Horizon looks interesting. We'll see. I was able to watch a playthrough of Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy, and I can say that sure is a David Cage game. Yeah, did you like how they did the whole Omicron thing roughly about halfway through, where it's just like, I'm bored of the game I was making. I'm gonna make a different one now. Oh boy. Horizon Zero Dawn is gonna be with the second guy. I'm gonna do that post commentary, and we're just gonna chat over the videos because I don't know. You know, how do I describe AAA games? AAA games is the thing, and I also know that's supposed to be very Monster Hunter, which can be pretty lengthy if it is. I don't know. Hard to say. What about Geometry Dash? I mean, throw it on the list if you want to. And when I start getting to the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up how I'm doing the points. But the plan right now is to be that we'll be starting up Dead Cells in just a couple seconds. I want to do like actual video style. Yeah, the plan that I want to do right now is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like points starting out like at 100,000 and then lower it by 10,000 each stream until I get a suggestion and then they reset. And so it's like I won't get like an enormous list, but it's like eventually the points are just going to go down to the point that anybody will be able to suggest something, you know? That whole deal. It's very Monster Hunter, but you need to traverse each area on their own until you unlock fast travel. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I don't want to have like a whole backlog of 30 and then for months and months just have it be at like 1 billion points while I'm just trying to catch up. I want to have it be so that it's just like if you redeem that, you will see that series quickly, like real quickly. Or at least I mean, I guess it depends on what the actual games people are suggesting are, because like they can be really long, as you know. Like they can be something that only takes a couple episodes. They can be something that can take literally dozens of episodes, depending on what it is. Okay, so let's start up the actual episode this time. Doing a few more. My throat. Oh man, I'm not gonna redeem it. Not gonna redeem what? The longing for the meme. I mean, I do the longing is. I've thought about doing something with that game before. Like, I think that game seems interesting. It's just, you know, you don't need to play for the entire year and a half, you know. You just check in on it occasionally. It would be like a week. That would be like a weekly. Actually, what it would probably be is straight up, it would probably be me like doing dramatic readings of classic novels, basically. Because I'm just like, yeah, you know what? This is a good opportunity for this. Anyway, is it Persona still sucking his life force? Yeah. You know. Well, anyway, let me start up the actual episode. Doing some casual episodes of Dead Cells today because, you know, I decided that I'm going to start doing the whole Cursed Sword run as a video series instead, which of course I still need to get to. Been working on other series for a time now. So what do you want to see, everybody? We got normal mode, we got everything unlocked. Tactics and survival as a starting stats. I don't know. I could go for anything, really, but like, is there anything that really jumps out as a good starting build here? I don't know. Tic Tacs? Yeah, we can do Tic Tacs. Actually, no, we can't because my controller is not working. What the heck? What was that even? Ah. Let's try that one again. What? Oh wait, it's probably because I clicked off of it or clicked off of Dead Cells or something. Yeah. We good? Weird. Anyway, okay, let's start up the episode now. Boomerang could be interesting. Hokuto's is also interesting. But let's start this up. Okay. What am I thinking of? More casual run today, because I'm still going to be doing the Cursed Sword as a proper series, which I got to get to, but we'll see. I've been occupied with other series, at least for the time being. In the meantime, though, people saying Tic Tacs in chat, sure. We can just do some plain old Tic Tacs runs, because I don't really... I guess I haven't done those for a little bit now. We'll see how this one goes. There's no real good starts here, is there? Hey, the boot is like Tic Tac scaling, right? It is. Okay, well, let's try it out, I guess. Gonna do melee tactics with the Spartan Sandals. I'm sure this is going to go super well, especially on 5-cell mode, as it usually does. Why not? I wanted to give the Spartan Sandals another try for a little bit, because I still think that they have been improved a lot. They're pretty interesting, but they're also like you know, kind of hard to use, especially in a run like this one, to say the least. Come on, there we go. So the new Genshin Impact character takes a sword out of her chest and people are calling it the Booba sword. What? Wait, what? Why did I read that? Anyway, I still haven't played Genshin Impact. I think that game looks interesting, but you know, people were telling me last time they brought it up that it is still, like, you know, coming out in pieces. You can't, like, beat the game just yet. It's a work in progress, which means that I feel like I want to at least wait until it's, you know, content complete, that sort of thing. I don't know. It's hard to say. Everybody's just saying Booba sword in chat. Anyway, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I suppose if anything, what I should probably do is just go buy a Switch and play Zelda, right? Because that's always been the comparison that people have been making, and that always seems to be the one that I would probably have the most fun playing. After all, how does this work? I don't know. That said, I'll try and get this weird kicking down the door build to try and pop off, because I like the style here. I don't know. Releasing one new area a year, but there's like 5 or 6 areas on the content map. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be going for a while, which, I mean, considering it's, you know, gacha game, it's like, yeah, you want to have it be like a regular experience that people come back to. What is that? Games as a service? That's what Ubisoft always called them. Something like that. It's like, I guess I could see it. Okay. Yeah, as if I'm going to get the character. That's kind of the real thing. Oh, also, thank you, Ishia. I love you. Yeah, that's kind of the other real thing, though, because it's just like, you don't know what characters you're going to get. It's a real... Okay, so I think it does actually stun enemies if I kick them through a door, which is funny. Sure, why not? Yes, the games as a service model, like Destiny 2, the heaviest sequel. I mean, that was their plan for Destiny 1. Didn't really follow through on it now, did they? Oh, I do like magic missiles, but I'm going to throw that in the backpack for the time being. See if I might take that out a little bit later. Who knows? I mean, I played Destiny 2 on the stream here. It was an experience. I guess I'll just say that. It was just the start of it, but, you know, I finished it. As per the whole force me to play a game requirement requires. Bro, replace the sandals. No, we're doing the sandals. This is the sandals run. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we're doing a sandals run today because I want to. So also, let me, real quick, thinking about it, switch back to Omniverse. Because, yeah, looks better. And get back here. Sandals run? Oh, shut up. It's fine. Your Destiny... I don't know. Y'all kept telling me, like, use the fire magic. And then when I went to the fire magic, I couldn't use it. It's like, I question the expert's ability to play this video game. Let's be honest here. Because clearly, you didn't know what you were talking about. Now then. What? You read the typo normally? Wait, which one? Like Density 2, the heaviest sequel. Oh. I don't... Well, fine. Look, it's hard to... Look. You know that, like, Princeton study that says, hey, you can read stuff if the same letter start, but word different? That. It's that. And that's my defense. That exact thing that I just said right there, that's my defense. Brain is too big. Or I'm speed reading. You know, pick your choice. Whatever you want to say. That whole thing. Density isn't weight. Chat? Swear to God. Actually, I would kind of like Snake Fangs. We were just using that before this. I'll take it for right now. It's a fun weapon. If something is more dense, the heavier it is. Now, look. I appreciate all the scientists in chat, but this is not a science chat, it's a doctor chat. Please. I might die here. And I did die here. Well, that's not great. To be fair, I am using a melee tactics build. Maybe not the best idea just in general. A doctor of what? Your momology. And your momotomy. Any more questions? I will school you as well, as much like I did Cirque there. You will not come away unscathed. Now then. Oh, sounds like you've gotten a lobotomy. No, it's the... Look, it's the persona, all right? I haven't been getting full nights of sleep lately because I've been working on that, all right? It's fine, though. It'll be worth it in the end. Now then, PhD in Cursed Booba. I see. What? Okay, now, please tell me, what is the difference between Booba and Cursed Booba? I want to hear you try and explain this to in some reasonable way, or at least what you would consider reasonable within your own mind. Please. Persona is killing you. I said that. Literally and figuratively. We were going to record even more before this, but I'm just like, I'm tired. And then I decide to stream instead because I don't know. That's what I do with my life at this point in time. That's just how it is. He's only a doctor because he has the evil PhD. But the evil PhD is good. You can get like all you gotta do is just not take the tears down pills, and you can get really high damage from that. Like, it's actually shockingly high. You can get like plus 10 damage easily with the cursed PhD, and it gives you like regular demon hearts too. It's a good item. Damage up for stat down pills. But it's just like, who cares about speed down? You get so many speed upgrades in the course of the game, it's fine. Unless you're trying to make, like, I don't know, Hush or Boss Rush. Which I don't need to do, as I have now completed every one of those in the entire game. Including Jacob. It's just, you know. Evil PhD is good in the game and not so much in real life. Are you telling me there's a real-life version of the evil PhD? Please explain to this one. Even more than the cursed Booba thing, I want people to explain this one to me. Because I got no idea. I mean, I guess all bad pills in real life? What is it? What is it? I don't know. By the way, nobody's explained to me what cursed Booba are just yet. Okay. Yeah, look, they stay poisoned forever with the snake fangs. God, what a good item, by the way. You want to say that again? Come on. And now he's just turning into an elite. Great. Cursed Booba come in triplets? What, like the Total Recall Booba? Also, how's that cursed? That sounds like blessed. Like, I don't know what you people are talking about. Okay. Didn't actually need to use the shield there, which is fine by me. You know what they say, the more the merrier. And that's what they say. Now then. You sound like a fetishist. What? Me? No. Never. Well, I don't even know how you got that sort of idea. Anyway, continuing on. I don't need a central tit. Why not? I think... whatever. Anyway. What are we doing here? I'd kind of like to go into the ramparts because I feel like it, but, you know. That whole deal. It's always one of those things where gonna lose out on a lot of stats, and of course the colorless weapons if I do that. Ow. Nothing. I should have at least waited until I got the 60 kills. Of course, as it is right now, I am kind of maybe not doing the best for the run due to losing the whole mutation, but well, it's probably gonna be fine. Okay. No, go on. No, I refuse. Look, we can't keep doing this in every single stream. I refuse. Also, at this rate, it's like we might as well just go restart the entire run and everything because it could be better. Now then. Hey, you only think that 2 Booba is normal because of that's how it works in real life. Let's be honest here. If it was like a regular thing, you wouldn't even think about it at all. And you'd be like, 4 Booba, that'd be weird. Like, what would they be, in some sort of checkerboard style? And we got to start over the run. I'm sorry, everybody. Anyway. Doc, we occupy reality, not hentai. I don't believe... Look. I don't believe that for a second. You guys definitely occupy hentai. What are you even talking about? Doc, have you heard of most non-primate mammals? Yeah, but it's like, would you consider cats to have booba? I don't. Like, that's a dumb thing. Anyway, I mean, have you seen a cat that just gave birth? I suppose I haven't. Anyway. Now we got to start that over because we started talking about boobs too much. Great, thanks. Anyway, back to reality. What are we doing here? Well, apparently mammals typically have twice as many mammaries, breasts as their typical litter. Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Yeah, there you go. But anyway, yeah, it's like I would just accept that. I think that sounds reasonable, but it's just like I'm also not really good. Look, let's be honest here. There's a pretty small frame of time that it would be acceptable to talk about mammalian breasts. So anyway. I mean, if YouTube doesn't know you have a cursed side, then I don't know what to tell them. Well, that you don't need to tell them anything. I mean, it's like you say that as if I didn't just get the booba upgrade right at the end of Bunny Must Die. Now then, what are we doing? Most mammals have breast tissue, but not fatty tissue like primates. That's what I was talking about. With like cats, for example. I mean, there are also, you know, like teats that horses or goats have, for example, which are not quite the same thing, but are also very similar. Udders, bovine. Spiders do not have boobs. That's just not true. Now then. Those are just chunky nipples. They are like basically... Why am I talking about this? This is like prime clip this and put this up on YouTube to make me seem like some sort of weird pervert. Now, anyway, continuing on here. Oh man, let's do some casual runs because, hey, it's been a little while since I've done a proper tactics. I think that it'll be fun to just go right into normal mode and check it out. Certainly chat seemed to be most interested in trying to make that work. Maybe with like a melee style sort of build, even though they've taken out a lot of the mutations that are required to even make that kind of a feasible sort of build. I'd still be interested in trying it. We got... Well, there's also the boomerang here, which, at least for a starting weapon, if they're not going to be giving me anything else, I think is going to be a interesting attempt. After all, it's just like boomerang, still a pretty primo weapon, even though it's not quite as good as it's been in the past. Like, look at it go right there. That said, if I can get 2 of them, I'm still going to do that. Because, you know, that's the optimal build after all. Yep, boomerang. Look, if I got it... Look, we're doing normal mode. There's no set in stone build for this one where I need to use one specific item as I've been doing for a very long time lately. It's so I am interested in trying to just make a build work here rather than it being something very specific. Let's see how that happens though, of course, because that's very, different, like I said, compared to most of the stuff. I mean, yeah, we're still going to be doing like Cursed Sword and everything, but for the most part, the showcases should be good. Should have finally accomplished that. Now we can go talk about RPG Maker games for hours on end, as you do. So then, anyway, let's just see what we got here. Like I said, there's stuff like Snake Fangs, there's stuff like Spartan Sandals in case I find something like that. But also maybe Sadist Stiletto. Even though they've taken out a lot of tactic scaling stuff, there's still plenty of options to try and go melee anyway, if then you're so inclined. Which I might be. I don't know. Doc, we will not cooperate with your desire to have normal conversation. You'll know that. No, you will. Because, as it turns out, YouTube can't see the chat, so they don't need to know what you're talking about. I just relay information to them occasionally to make you look bad, so you can just deal with that. Anyway, now, says the Okami. Hey, have you ever played Okami? That game is baller. I love it, even though it does have the problem of too many tutorials. Like, Eason really needs to stop telling you how to play the game at every single turn. Aside from that, though, I love that game. Just might want to skip through some of the dialogue. Now, come on. It's been so good damage up to this point. Just take him out already. Baller. I love the word baller. I want to be a baller, brawler, shot caller, because it's all about the Benjamins. That's the life I lead, and I will not lead anything else. And you can't make me. Ooh, fans. Fans? I haven't used fans for a while. I was sort of unimpressed by them because, of course, they're very similar in terms of like hitting away projectiles for the shovel, but at the same time, it's like shovel's really good. It's hard to compare things to that. We could check that one out again. Yeah. What are you talking about? Like Najka from Dark Souls 2? That was just a dumb like reference boss to Dark Souls 1 with what's her name that I can't remember? K-Log. Yeah. Anyway. Isn't that the wolf with a sword art style play? I mean, you get swords, you get beads that you can shoot out like a gun. You get mirrors which you swing around like you're shield bashing enemies almost. There's a lot of different play styles in there, and they're all they can all be like used for combos and special attacks and everything. It is a Clover game, which eventually became Platinum. It's extremely good though. That was when Clover had like AAA money to make a game, which you could tell, especially considering how it goes on way long. Okami is not a game. Okami is the Okami trilogy pressed into one game. Because you can clearly tell where it's just like Okami 1 stops and Okami 2 starts, but it's all on the same disc. Why is the title the eyes emoji? I like the eyes emoji. I'm going to start using the eyes emoji more for stuff. Maybe it's just my love of the Goosebumps dog, but here we are. Anyway, there were a lot of characters in Shantae. By the way, I do have a game called Chimera Destroy All Monster Girls, maybe on the deck in case I do another series, in case I decide to do another Bunny Must Die style series. That one's a lot more memey and a lot less shit posting though. I bring back the Goosebumps dog. I love the Goosebumps dog, but when am I going to bring it back? Like the original thing with YouTube was that you could choose the thumbnail that would show up when people were watching streams. So it's like I could just dress up the Goosebumps dog as whatever I happen to be doing that day. And it's like you can't do that with Twitch. It's not the same thing, which is unfortunate. But that is what it is. You can set it up as a pre-stream frame. Yeah, but I don't really do pre-stream stuff. I mean, even here, it's like I was just chatting with the one person in chat for like 5 minutes until notifications got sent out. I don't know why I do that, considering it's just like most people just wait around and chat for like a couple minutes for notifications to get sent out, but I don't. Yeah, but don't you want to be a pro? Yo, I don't. I'm like the least professional person. You know what? You know how I stream? Do you know how I stream? I open up OBS and I hit the start streaming button. What's Stream Deck? What's Streamlabs? I don't even know. I never even looked into how to set those up. I'm extremely unprofessional. Haven't you noticed that I don't have any sort of like notifications or whatever? It's like it's just the video game gameplay. That's because I don't even know how to set that up, even if I would. None of it, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing at all. It's the most basic stream setup you can possibly imagine. Did you watch some new Mortal Kombat movies? I did not. To be honest, I think I did watch the old Mortal Kombat movie, and I still don't remember it. Bam. Nice. Again, you know, you still can exploit that to get, like, easy 60 kills by just going all the way across the entire level. I might do that. We'll see how it happens, though. Also, throw down the turrets already. I've been kind of slacking on getting those to work for me, after all. I should probably shower. I mean, it depends. Have you showered already today? Have you been exercising a lot? Because otherwise, you know, it's just like a really. You know, one of the secrets that a lot of professional beauticians will talk about is that you shouldn't actually shower too much. Really dries out your hair and everything. So it's like if you haven't really been sweaty, if you haven't been sitting around in the heat or exercising or anything like that, you can probably go without it. Anyway, I only shower daily. You don't even need to really shower daily. It's true. But messy hair is a lot easier to style. And frankly, unless you got like really greasy hair, it doesn't even look that much different. Look, trust me. This is professional beauty tips from professional beauty tip doctor, Dr. Inferno Firebird. The Inferno is in quotes. I am not, in fact, an Inferno. So anyway, point is, I do get extremely greasy hair, and I also exercise, so I shower like twice daily. It's like that's the unfortunate truth of the matter. I am one of the people that cannot do that, but that's how it is. Like, yo, my hair, like, it doesn't even take like 12 hours before I look like I haven't showered for a week. And, of course, sitting in a very hot, like, Ooh, can I get the 60 kills? Yeah, shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. I feel you. My hair gets super greasy too quickly. I mean, I got, like, you know, whoops. If I'm wearing glasses, like, whoops, my glasses touched my hair and now I can't see out of them sort of thing. It's like, ugh. It's horrible. I'm glad that I already got the 60 kills because that would have been embarrassing otherwise to lose it there. To rats. Rats are the rats. Yes, they're the rats. There we are. Anyway. Looks. I mean, well, you know, the other thing is that it's just like I'm like balding. I'm fat. I'm a lot of other stuff. It's like, you know, I guess I don't really have too much room to be particularly vain about my appearance. Come on, why? That would be... Are you kidding me? Ah, he stun locked me and everything. It's so annoying, too. I'm trying to go in a little bit too hard with fans here, I guess. But that's okay. Just don't bald forehead. Or go extra bald is, of course, the actual advice. Shave your head. Look like a cool guy. Did I kill an elite? Where did that necklace drop from? Huh. I don't even know. Weird. To be honest, though, I should, like, I should probably shave my head already. I'm starting to go into, like, mullet territory. And mullet, when you have, like, a receding hairline, is not a good look. I don't know if you know this. Why are you taking YOLO? Well, for the exact reason that you just saw there. I died. I want to do this casual. We're doing some casual runs. Look, it's a recoverable sort of situation. Even though, yeah, I could probably take a little bit more better stuff. I don't know if I'm trying to go for like a little bit more melee mutations with survival. Like what I would take, though, is the thing. Wasn't the perfect usage of that. Did a decent amount of damage anyway. Yeah, not too bad. Anyway. Malts are a thing. They're not a thing. They've never been a thing. Ah, man, I'm so bad at dealing with the rampagers in this run. What's up with that? It's horrible. Anyway. Face reveal, 100k subs on YouTube. You got it. Please allow me to lose some more weight first. I've been good at doing it as of late. Well, maybe not as of late, but for this year, for the most part. Like, don't make me do it right now. How's the exercise? Terrible in the summer. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's hot. But yeah, that's you live and learn. Still jogging? I mean, yeah, it's just the pure form of exercise that I always go for. It's nothing special like, you know, actually going out and playing basketball or something. I just exercise by running. It's terrible and I hate it. As I think everybody who exercises will agree. Oh, don't know if it was any better. No. I mean, I'm still in the northern hemisphere, which means that it's still hot right now. Clearly the answer is go to, like, I don't know, New Zealand right now. But that is, needless to say, not very possible for me. Ooh, Tesla turret. I'll take that one. Why did I even try selling that? Okay, well, I'm not walking. I'm at least making sure that I work up a sweat. Unfortunately, it's I sweat regardless of what's going on right now. Go to the gym? You think I can afford a gym? I can't. Like, at best, I could go over to, like, my parents' house and use a treadmill they have. Which I have done. I mean, it's really not that long of a drive for me or anything. But that's, you know, during especially hot days or rain or something. Where am I going here? See the folks. But, yeah. Went down south, it was god-awful with the heat and humidity. I mean, it has been everywhere. You know how that's been. It's summer. I think we all know. Yeah. I still think that it would be a pretty good gag if I did eventually get to 100,000 views and I was, like, just super jacked. Just totally diesel. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Yeah, sure. Give it to me. See how this goes. See how this whole build shakes out right now. It's like, wait, I thought you were fat. And it's like, yeah, I was. No, I talk like Vin Diesel when I get totally yoked, apparently. Why not? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's see what we got in the chest. It's literally the weapon that I just picked up. Oh boy. Well, this does have extra damage on Electrified, which is gonna work out well with the Tesla turret. So let's go. Also, you know, I have not been using the like many of the new mutations due to the fact that I haven't really been doing a whole lot of the Texas runs lately. So this is gonna be fun to kind of check it out. Maybe. Or I'm going to die. We'll see. Now, we have to deal with you guys, which are not the best. Come on, stop it. There we are. Get a little bit more health, too, so I'm not at least about to die at all points in time. And there we go. Doc the Rock, ROC. That's... I mean, first off, that is Charles S. Dutton. Did never forget. But also, like... Yeah, it works. It does work. As much as I hate it. Yo, I'm gonna, like, If I was gonna actually try and do that, though, I would try and get like a personal trainer, because I would not trust myself to be able to like exercise aside from running by myself. So it's like we're gonna have to wait until I get way, like, you know, did something. I don't know. I mean, when I'm actually going to do that, basically. Streaming Dead Cells run without picking up a single scroll. You could do that back in the day. Not anymore, though, really. It is a, like, scroll scaling has been gone for many an update now. And when it was still around, it's like you could get decent damage even despite not picking up a scroll. It's just the only problem was that you would have very low health. But then again, there is Cursed Sword. That's just what you do, right? It's like you just treat it like a Cursed Sword run, and that's the strategy. Though these days, not so much. I mean, I suppose I can just load up an earlier version of Dead Cells, maybe see if I can't try and make that sort of run work, but I don't know. Wouldn't be the easiest thing, let's just say that. But that shouldn't come as any surprise, considering it's just the way that the game is not built like that. It's never been built that you don't pick up scrolls. Maybe if I did it on like 0 cell difficulty, I could still make it work, because there are some powerful items that do some powerful stuff. This is a sticky wicket. No, never mind. It's not. Good, good, good. All right, Rock is the giant mythical bird. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, I thought that's what you were going for. Did you just misspell Rock? Wait a second. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, man. Just keep going for it with a homunculus rune. This is clearly the time to be trying to make that work for me. Oh, boy. Oh, man. That is an item. Let's take it. No hit run. Let's go. This is going to be rough. But the dividends, man. The dividends. I think I can make it work, though. Let's just say that right now. Okay. Okay. Come on. Whatever. I still test the turret down here, and even if they're blocking it, it's still going to prevent them from being able to attack me in any way. By the way, do I have extra damage on Electrified? Yes, on the Great Owl. Good, good. We're currently looking at a very good run right now, I'd like to say. Good synergies, good damage. Just got to make sure that I never get hit by anything. Ever. Okay, juice. We got the juice. Now then. Still very worried about how this is going to shake out, though, to say the least. Like, even a rat hitting me is going to do a lot of damage. And it already does on 5-cell mode, but even more. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're good. Get up here. Get over here, etc. Like you would say for something. You guys tried having a good metabolism? Look, my metabolism is fine. I got no problem with metabolism. I just eat an ungodly amount of food. And unhealthy food at that. It's not like I have some sort of, you know, actual like medical condition that prevents me from being able to lose weight. I just am I'm hedonistic to a terrible degree. Nah. Now then, getting back to... I could go Ancient Sewers. I feel like that's probably a bad idea, though, all things considered. So let's just keep going into the ramparts here. Oh, man, oh, man. Well, let's see how this one goes. I'm still not really feeling too confident with the whole, like, 2 times damage thing that's been happening here, but I think, how old are you? Don't worry about it. That's how old I am. No, it's fine. It's fine. I hate sugar, though fat and greasy things are great. I love sugar. Sugar's my favorite. Celebrity lookalike, that's one of the reasons why I never want to do like a face reveal, because I'm always afraid of unflattering celebrity comparisons. Because that's the first thing people always do. It's just like, hey, you look like a celebrity who is not known for looking good. And it's just like, oh. I've done it to other people myself, and I feel bad about that. But it's just like, you know, I also, maybe that's my penance, to have people do it to me then. But it's going to happen eventually, and I'm going to hate it. Also, thank you, Cirque, for the single message that says sugar and a sub. Oh, man. Ugh. It's okay. We're good. Whoa, that was actually super close. I did make it out alive, though, so let's be honest here. That's all that I care about. It's been a rough run. Like 7 inches from the midday sun. But it's been working out okay nonetheless. Yeah, it's going to be Danny DeVito, of course. I look like Wallace Shawn. No, wait, that episode of Persona has not come out yet. Whatever. You know who Wallace Shawn. I do like Seda Stiletto. I'm not going to take it, though. I have a good build going. Now then. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. At the moment, I'm looking like Karl Marx. Well, I mean, that's because you grew a beard. I can tell you that right now. Unless you're also a very old Russian man. I don't know. Maybe that could also be the case. Wait, was he Russian or was he German? I forgot now. Oh, no. Oh, well. Anyway. What time is it for you right now? About 10 o'clock. I'm in the Central Time Zone. In America. In Midwest America. God's heartland. Okay. Okay. Certainly America's heartland. So, damn it, I just spent so much money buying food. You're killing me here, game. Cheeseland. German? Okay, fine. Yeah, I got it wrong. I did it wrong. I just said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. That could have been bad. It was, that's how I've lost runs in recent memory, for God's sake. Okay. Now then, where all the heads are cheese. Yes. It's true. I do have what one would call some sort of cheesed head. I mean, I have been talking about how I talk about that all the time. It's the amount of dairy I consume. Now then, yeah. What's your band? I don't get it. No. Any Brit bongs in chat? If you are, it's gotta be like, what, the middle of the night for you right now? What a time to be watching Dead Cells and hearing somebody talk about how fat he is. Well, can't say that's not what's happening. Okay. And why do you have bad mutations? Hey, these are good mutations. The slowing down and the damage from the caltrops is pretty good, as well as the extra damage on ranged targets. It's like, yeah, these are ones that are working out well. It's just the heart, which I lost super early on, that I think is the real albatross around my neck right now. But that's how it goes. I mean, it's like, you're kidding me. Man, it's a good thing that I have that gigantic eyeball over there. Okay. Let's just see how this goes from here. Yep. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Oh, I saw that in slow motion. I mean, I saw it happening, but I was already firing, so I didn't react fast enough. I did see it, though, appearing on top of me. And I'm just like, well, wanged that one. As one does in my position. Ooh. Whoa, what's this? Notices legendary Sage Stiletto. Throw that in the backpack. Might end up using it. We'll see. It depends on the other stuff that I get here. Oh, whoa, what's this? Notices good weapon. Which is making a bulge in my pants. As you know. It's where I keep everything. Okay. Still a couple more things here, so I'm gonna be sticking around for some time. Oh woo. the winking ooh woo. Oh woo face. Anyway, continuing on. Oh boy. Rip health. It's fine. Health is already back. The only problem is that it's just like, yeah, I would have ended up buying the food stuff regardless. How big is it? It's the size of a dagger, so not very large at all, in fact. It's actually quite small, but extremely broad. You understand. You could, something. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Legendary item. I should be stacking up 2 different stats at this point in time, shouldn't I? Come on, take him down. Then we got... Oh, I actually like that even more than the Sage Stiletto. Bleed propagation, you sure? That's tempting. Like, I don't know, man. I think I might end up using that. Well, I suppose we'll see. I cringed at that. Cringed at what? You have a favorite song? Yeah, of course. It's what would it be even? I don't know. Anyway, continuing on here. You at least tell us a favorite music genre? I don't know. It's just that I'm like thinking about it, and I'm just like I can't really come up with anything. Because as you know, I hate music and I don't listen to it. Not bad damage at all. Get back all of my stuff here. And then just keep going. Because he's hemorrhaging a lot of damage as of right now. Boy, he's not having a good time at all, is he? Come on. There we are. Just got to get that... just got to get the stuff back here. Oh, there. Okay. This is my kingdom come. Yes. That song. What, I don't even know who that song is by. I just saw dumb memes. Anyway. Yeah, that should be good. Dead Cells music. Yeah. Through the fire and the flames. It's good with barb tips. I mean, barb tips barb tips people were talking about being very good for a very long time. Doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, it's a saucy weapon. Interesting, but I think, like, yeah, we're just going to end up using this for right now. It was the Imaged Dragon? The Imaged Dragon created that? I didn't even realize. Interesting. Where do I want to go? I mean, perhaps. I don't know if that was what I was referencing. It's hard to say. Yeah, Smooth by Carlos Santana and Rob the Matchstick Man Thomas. That's my favorite song of all time. That, of course. How could I say anything else? Okay. Get over here. And just so many enemies right now. Menemies, in fact. then basically it's like, yeah, you can get so many bleed stacks on everything right now, which is good, because that's what I want to do. Okay. We'll see kind of how this goes. Starting here, though, I still really want to avoid taking damage more than anything else because it is so extremely bad for me right now. The 2 times damage is scaring me to an extreme extent. I do not like that. Do not like that at all. MTC. My Chemical Comance? I don't know. That is as best. I'm a boomer. Anyway. What is MTC? If anybody can even begin to explain modern music to me, which you can't. Don't even try. He ain't gonna tell us a damn thing. I don't know anything to tell you. That's the real problem. That's the truth of the matter. I never knew anything in the first place. I can't tell you what I don't know. It's BTS. Okay, I do know BTS. Mostly for their meal that they had at McDonald's, which was great. I actually never had it, but I hear it was a thing. That's as good as you're gonna get from me here. I don't know. Should I listen to BTS? Would I be down? Would I be down with the clown? The BTS clowns? You buy the Among Us BTS nugget? Yep, that was me. I paid the, what was it, $11,000 for it? What a steal. Ah! There. That was okay, I suppose. Didn't lose that much health, all things considered. First time I'm getting hit in quite a while. I thought it was 100k. There's no way it was 100k. Wow, more Cursed Sword. More Cursed Sword. Hey, what even hit me there? I don't even know. It makes me sad, though. Now, how am I even gonna start approaching this one? Come on. Get down here. We're doing this. Ah! I hate this selection of enemies. Anyway, yeah, I guess give this one to me. It's just a straight upgrade for what I got here, which is funny. Amogus. And then because it's 2020 when things have sort of gotten out of hand, it sold for $99,997. I'm just going to go ahead and call that $100,000. Wow. That's amazing. I don't even have anything else to say about that. That's just amazing. I'm amazed at the way you love me. Yeah? You know, stop blocking and attack me. You coward. Oh, man. Why am I getting so many colorless swords? This is weird. Anyway. So, wow, I can't believe that sold for $100,000. Among Us in real life. Only the sussiest of Baka. Oh. Well, I gotta do at least one more run. To be fair, that run was also, like, not super good for a lot of it. So, yeah, no, we can try that one again. Yeah, dying saying sussy Baka, I suppose. The imposter in real life got me, everybody. Sealed copy of Mario 64 sold for $1.5 million. Man, I still have my box for Mario 64. Maybe I should go see how much that's worth. Wait, do you think it's actually worth something? No, definitely. Also, I'm not old enough to have purchased Super Mario 64 when it was new. What are you talking about? No, of course not. Anyway. Sussy Baka and died instantly. It is the incantation you say when you are going to die. Oh, anyway. MTC. I still don't know what MTC is. Nobody told me. Are they like BTC except M? Except masochistic? Anyway. People were saying that the Sonic Carbine has been improved. I suppose I will be a bussy Sokka. Yo, this Sokka is bussy. That's right, everybody. I know TikTok memes occasionally. Only on occasion. Anyway. What are we even talking about here? I don't know. I've kind of like lost the entire plot as of right now. We're not even recording Persona. I mean, we could be recording Persona. Hey, who wants to record an episode of Persona on stream? No, we're not going to do that. I mean, I've done that before, but we're not going to do that now. Ooh, I'll take that. At least for right now. Oh, come on. No, I don't want to be part of my own hentai. That would be weird. I want to watch at a distance. Unless that's what it's going to be, which I don't like that. Okay. Okay. And okay. Now. I said it 4 times. I wasn't paying attention. I was too distracted by Among Us memes. $19 Fortnite gift cards. Who wants it? Share. Share. No. No. We have to stop referencing TikTok memes. I refuse to talk anymore about it. Now then. What are we doing here? I mean, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I want to find a good turret. What's the first video game you played? No, I can't tell you because otherwise it would show my age. It was a DOS game, though. Anyway, oh man. Just found out about the Steam Deck. What the action? Yeah, what a weird thing. I saw that. Connected to my Stream Deck, which I don't have. I just talked about how I don't know what that is. It plays any Steam game? I don't know. Do you remember the Steam controller? I don't know if I would trust him with that sort of claim as of right now. It's just like, you know, it's I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off. Is what I'm trying to say. There we go. Joust? No, not Joust. No, it's not Joust. That's like 80s arcade game. It wouldn't be that. My first game wasn't the Colossal Cave Adventure, you idiots. I have played the Colossal Cave Adventure before, though. It's cool. Yeah, sure. Basically making your Steam library portable. Well, we'll see how well that works out. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would trust them. I'm gonna take the YOLO again. I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna die too quickly. Don't worry, guys. First game is Tetris. I mean, yo, I do. So, fun fact: I do in fact own an original Game Boy. I have it actually. Like, I could go grab it right now and like take a picture and everything. Did that include Tetris? Yeah, you know it. That's where I played OG Pokemon. So that could be a possibility, but no, it's not. Yeah, I still own it. They still got it and everything. It is yellowed and it does not have batteries in it or anything, but like it probably would still be perfectly playable right now, even. Why are you just sitting there? There we are. Now then, button placement is a little whack. That's like, that's what I was talking about with like the Steam controller, where it's just like y'all saw that, right? It didn't seem super great. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. What do you think of Dead Cells Mobile? Never played it. Never happened to play it. So could not tell you. I hear it was pretty good though, but you know, it is something that I've always played on. I've always played on PC version. Never got any of the console versions. Never got like any version aside from PC that I bought all the way back when it was like $15 in version, you know, 0.1 or whatever, which was just called Dead Cells, even before like the Elemental update and the Darkness update. You can even go find, I mean, that was when I started the channel during the Elemental update. That was after I'd already beaten the game, you know, like a couple times. Just something to think about. Anyway, Oregon Trail. Oh, so my elementary school had computer labs that had Apple IIs in them, and they had a bunch of games on them, including Oregon Trail. I remember back in the day, that was always the one that people wanted to play, though. That and, like, Odell Lake, but obviously Oregon Trail was the real prize. That was like, hey, we got some free time in the computer lab. We got to play some Oregon Trail, my dude. And I'm like, hell yeah. And we did. And I got pretty good at it. Oh, and also Number Munchers. That's a good game. But, you know, that has nothing to do with anything. So, yeah. God, people just know how old I am now, don't they? Fuck. No, I'm still cool, guys. Don't go away, please. Damn it. I just died of dysentery. Did you know what a lot of people die from? Trying to ford the river. Pay for the ferry, idiots. Never try to ford the river. What are you doing? You're not a professional river boatman. Anyway. Yeah, where am I going here? I walked right into that, didn't I? It didn't take that much damage, all things considered, so it's fine. Oh, boy. Let's see what else we got going on here. So why Dead Cells? Because when the game came out, I thought it looked really good, basically. It's like I was watching other people play it, and I'm just like, yo, this game looks awesome. And I was thinking about starting a YouTube channel for a while at that point. So basically, I'm just like, hey, this is a new game that I could play for a long time. I'm talking like a long time. And this seemed like a perfect opportunity. The only thing that was questionable was, hey, how long is Motion Twin going to end up updating this game? Because if it's just going to be like, you know, what we had at the time back in 2017, that would be like, you know, good for a short series, but it wouldn't be something that you could like create a channel around. But needless to say, Motion Twin was very good about continuously updating this game for years. So it's like it became a staple of the channel, basically. And I couldn't be happier because I think the game is great. It's like I've talked before about how, like, you know, I love Souls games. I love the high octane twitchy platform type of games and everything like that. It's like, and they combined like one of my favorite mechanics in years and years, the whole rally thing, into being a major part of the game. It's like it was an obvious choice even from the very beginning. And it's like, especially because I saw a lot of people playing the game, but I didn't really see a whole lot of people like playing the game at a super high level, which is why I'm like, there's my in. I can be the Dead Cells guy. Will it work like that? Who knows? But here we are. Here we are. That's basically the story of the channel, if you're wondering. And then, of course, it's just like, you know, also, on top of all of that, I also wanted to, you know, try and, like, play a bunch of different games to really, like, show them off and, like, show people a lot of, like, some of the more weird, obscure things. But, you know, also stuff that I know that I would... I also came up at the very beginning of the channel with the idea that it's just like, I'm going to finish every game I start. So it's like, on top of, you know, having Dead Cells as sort of like the staple of the channel, I wanted to do like a bunch of other things, but really try and like go into them deep and, you know, try to show off. Whoa, man. Try to show off games in their best light and like actually finish them. And, you know, edit things well, so it's like you can get them in the best way possible. All that sort of stuff. And that's what the channel is. Also, there were more ambitious type of series that I would do, like maybe trying to give people a ton of Japanese study material through like the Persona series that I would do. Try and, you know, like highlight like a bunch of individual games that like only one person was going to be showing to me. Like, nobody was interested in seeing Tower Climb, but I did a full series on it because it's just like somebody told me, do this. And it's like, that was a great decision because that game was a lot of fun. You know, that's kind of like the that's the short what would you call it? Mission statement of the channel, in case you were ever wondering why exactly I just like seemingly do a bunch of random garbage all the time. It's like, I want it to be a chaotic. I want it to be weird. I want it to be out there, and I want it to be showing off stuff that normally people wouldn't be interested in. I didn't want to be somebody that just chased trends all the time. It's like, I wanted to have like the staple, Dead Cells, which is a fantastic game. And then I want to have the weird stuff on the side. Anyway, Doc, play Puss again. I fucking love Puss. I want to play Puss again. But it's just like, I've done pretty much everything in that game. There's really not too much more to be said. Love Tower Climb. Tower Climb was so good. Tower Climb is still like the gold standard for exactly what I wanted out of the whole force me to play a game thing. Because I hated that game at the beginning. And then I really hated that game when I got to Chapter 2. And then I loved that game by the end. It's just like the suggestion there was perfectly correct. It's like, I would not have played that far if you didn't force me to play that game. And I really enjoyed it. But then it's just like, you know, also you got stuff like Secrets of Grindia. You got like Crosscode, which are like 100% playthroughs, but also 100% playthroughs that are really heavily edited down. So it's not, you know, maybe like a 100-part series or something. I even got like Terraria, which is like a nice compact like 10-part series, which I think makes it a lot more watchable than a lot of other people's stuff, maybe in some ways. I just want it to be like an approachable. I want to take like big, cool games that I like and make them more approachable as a series. Yeah, but that's just me. Oh, the NetHack series I probably should have actually pared down a little bit more. The Baba Is You series. Yeah, the Baba Is You series is another thing where it's just like, I saw a lot of people playing Baba Is You, but, you know, it's like, it was a very scattershot sort of thing where, like, people would go into it and they could spend, like, literally hours on a single puzzle. And I'm like, I want to show off every puzzle in the game, and I want to do it in a way where I can explain exactly what I'm doing at all points in time. Because I think that would really, you know, be an interesting way to do a series. I did the same thing with like what am I thinking of here? The Witness as well. You finished Terraria in like 8 episodes. Well, yeah, but it's like, you know, that's the whole thing. It's like, that's so much more digestible than like a 1,000-part series like you can get into if you play Terraria. I wanted to make it like short and snappy and really hitting all the highlights, but you still get like the full breadth of the game, right? I don't know. It's like, did it work like that? Hard to say. It's not like Terraria is my most popular series or anything like that, but I had fun with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like weirdly. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say here is that this is a problem. Well, no, not that, but I guess what I'm trying to say here is maybe I'm like weirdly too ambitious with how I'm doing these series, but it's like that's what I really want them to be. I want them to be this cool, like, show off it's not just me having fun. I want people to really get what it's like to play Terraria in like a compact, like, interesting way. I don't know. ESA is so good, and that was also another one that I think really benefited from not seeing the entire like 50 hours that I ended up playing that game, because some of those puzzles were just ridiculous. And it's like, one of them I need to look up. I could not figure out the second was it the second console to get to the Muya fight? I don't remember, but it's like, it's like, yeah, I want to show off that game in the best light possible because it's like, I hated that game at the beginning and then I got really into it by the end. Again, one of those like, I want to play through the entire game. I'm committed to doing the entire series, so I think it's going to be better for it. What a playthrough that was then too. Had like a fake ending and everything, which I don't know. I don't think anybody was fooled by that, but it amused me to do it. Yo, guys, I really like doing content creation if you couldn't figure it out. Yo, but like, really, I enjoy this whole thing. This is not me doing it like cynically. I really do have a fun time doing this dumb garbage. Shouldn't come as any surprise. Shouldn't come as any surprise, though. The ending was kind of weird. The ending was the joke ending, technically. It's like there was a more real ending, but it's like then there was also the bike ending. Which is just like, I think was the perfect way to go out the series. But like, yeah, maybe like thematically and dramatically it wasn't the best way to do it. I still like it though. Yo, like Environmental Station Alpha is such a treat because it's a game that is not afraid of not letting you see all of the content in it, which I appreciate. It goes places, and it goes more places than you could possibly expect from the beginning, which is a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, there we are. Oh, man. What other game series where the character was so like Baba? I mean, that... why can't I remember the name? Ori and the Blind Forest? Or are you talking about Rain World? Rain World was a game that I actually still really found frustrating to actually play, but I still think was a great game overall. It's one of those ones where I'm just like, I got so annoyed, especially doing 5 Pebbles. But it's like, yo, I want to see more games like Rain World, unquestionably, like more than anything else. I would rather have 100 Rain Worlds than like, you know, so many other AAA games and whatnot that are coming out. That game was still very memorable and very good. Ori? Ori's okay. I never got into Ori. And that I've said as much before. You know, it's good, but like, I don't know. It's good, yeah. What else am I gonna say? Come on, take mine out here. Oh man, this is a precarious situation that I found myself in. There we are. And there we go. And there we go. Okay, thank God. That was scary. I mean, I still had the heart, of course, but I don't want to use the heart immediately because that's, you know, Can we have an Earthbound emulator? I mean, I've been talking about like how much I loved Earthbound as of recently, as well as some Earthbound-like games that I've been looking at recently. But it's just like, I don't know. I wanna still continue working on the Force Me to Play list because I still think that comes up with some really interesting content. Maybe even if it's just for me. I still like doing stuff like playing through Flashback and Tangle Deep most recently, and you know, stuff like that. It's such an interesting melange of different games that you get when you're doing that. You know, yeah, you get like Flashback, and then you get like Ghost of Tsushima. They're so different and so interesting. What about Ori 2? I own it. I played it for about 30 minutes on stream. Haven't picked it up since. Maybe I should go check that one out again. It does do things differently from the first game, which is why it's just like, you know, I think it would be worth looking at, but also at the same time, it's like, you know. I don't know. Maybe. I own it, so it's like, it's in the game list. It's in my Steam list if in case I ever want to go back to it. Oh, I don't like this situation I found myself in. I might go down and take that little saucy bit of take a saucy bit of carbining. I didn't get the key. I didn't get the key? Huh. I feel like I should have. I've killed a lot of enemies. I feel like I should have gotten that key. But I suppose not. But 'twas not to be. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, what a rough area to go into. Oh man, oh man. Are you done with Isaac? Not until the new update, because the thing is, it's just like playing as Tainted Jacob is just, it's too much. I can't do it. I have to wait until they change him up in some way. But it's like I only have 2 more things left to unlock, so it's not going to be too much more even when the update comes out. It's like I'm going to 100% Isaac. Trust me on that one. But it might take some time. Man. 100 Rain Worlds as opposed to Risk of Rains. Once again, I don't... Even as much as I bitched and complained and whined over the course of that series, I don't hate the Risk of Rain that much. It's like it's a good game. It's just, you know, I still don't like the final boss, and I'm not a huge fan of the gameplay loop, but you know, it's still a good game. It's still a good game. All right? Nah. Yeah. Rain World does have a lot of cool stuff going on in it. It's just, I hate Five Pebbles. And the whatever the second area was. Did you see that part where like literally a lizard fell on top of me to kill me? That still is the first thing I think of whenever I think of Rain World. Where it's just like I was trying to get away from a lizard, and then one fell from above on top of me to kill me. And and I think my reaction was just, it was just, that was just like, Anyway, I have 100% of Dead Cells. I don't know what you're talking about. Just because the game didn't count it on the achievement list, I still done it. It's like, really, we could just do some of these casual runs to get some of the rest of the achievements if I felt like it, but doesn't matter really. Yeah. For right now, I don't want to die here. I'm willing to wait on getting the potion charge. As someone who has 100, you 100%ed Risk of, you 100%ed Risk of Rain too. Good God, good golly! Like we're talking Eclipse 8 on every character. Holy Christ! Holy Jamboli! Man, that is an achievement. Hats off to you. Jesus Christ. That's amazing. I would never do that. I beat Eclipse 1, and that was enough for me. Including the logbook. Jesus. Oh, man, that is... Yeah, that's impressive. I'll give you that one. Anyway, yeah, it's like, no, I'm perfectly willing to... I don't know. It's just like, I think, you know, even if you own 100% a game, you're still willing to acknowledge its faults. For example, I'll still say that, like, NetHack is an extraordinarily messy game that has so many stupid things about it. But I love that game. That's still my favorite game of all time. Like, it is so incredibly uneven in so many ways, but it is still my favorite game of all time. No question. It's like, if anything, I would think that people who are huge super fans of something would be more willing to admit the faults, right? It's like, you know more than anybody else the issues with the game. I think Risk of Rain 2 100% is on par with... Well, it's on par with, Slay the Spire 100% is what I would compare it to. Because of, yeah, the Eclipse. How do you even do, like, Rex on Eclipse? Whatever. I suppose I wouldn't even understand it if you told me. Oh, man. Binding of Isaac 100% too. Just like, especially if you want to go for the 3 save files. 100% like, Gungeon as well. It's like, these games are... They are a nightmare to 100%. I'll fully admit that. And I've done it several times on several games like that. I got all the achievements in Gungeon. I did everything. Hell, you can even go see me, like, you know, unlocking Gunslinger and everything in the series I did. That was the, as well as unlocking High Dragonfire. That happened in that series. Still, in the most luck that I've ever had in anything on this channel, unquestionably. Hoo boy. You cry. Okay, well, you know, that sounds about right. It's a character based around, like, using health to deal damage on a difficulty where you can't heal. How does that even work? I mean, I guess, let's be honest here. I played a lot of Binding of Isaac, and there's a lot of things where it's just like, yeah, the character has no health and dies in a single hit, and here's all of the items that deal damage to you to give you some sort of cool effect. It's just how the games are sometimes designed like that. It's just how it works. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how it is. Oh, P5 100%. You know that's not going to happen. Don't even. Like, that's not going to happen, my dude. Like, yo, I am so done with Persona 5, and we have like 40 episodes left of that game. Uptime is currently 1 hour, 36 minutes, baby. Hasn't been too long, really. I've been recording for an hour, though, so basically probably about the point in time that I die here for whatever reason, we'll call it a day. Can you even 100% Persona 5? Seems well, yeah, you would need to do multiple playthroughs because that's a thing. The New Game Plus also opens up new content, probably the fight against the valets, which is a Persona classic thing, and usually I think requires you to be on New Game Plus to do. But yeah, there's probably like a way that you can get max social links on everything, but you know, getting dialogue options or something like that, if you wanted to go for that, it would be entirely different. It would be terrible. That's how it be. All right, get that health then. I got the cursed chest. Yeah. It was back there. So we're already looking pretty good. Used tonic on almost every run, which wasn't fun to grind for coins. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true. It's like the tonic can be used to like really just, can be like stupid powerful, especially if you have like enough cooldown reduction stuff and like, what the hell is the shell called? Something drowned. Whatever it's called, I don't know. It's like you can make that work. It's how it be sometimes. Ah, more cursed chests, you say. Well, I'll do it. No, we're not doing it again. I've grown old and cracked and stopped 100% in games, although still 100% Ghost Runner is not so hard. I love that game, and I still need to speed run it to be at least semi-decent. Ooh, speed run. Gesture of the Drowned. Yes, thank you. Remember, it had a lot of syllables in it. For whatever that even means. Oh, man, oh, man. Well, they just added 7... They just added 7 harder difficulties above Nightmare, Slay the Spire style for Gunfire Reborn. Have I looked up that game? I swear I've looked up that game. I don't know. You know, as it is, though, I have been kind of like looking in, hey, there any new like roguelikes or anything? You know, checking in on the usual channels. I just watch Retromation, but you know what I'm talking about. Just like, yo, is there any series that I can steal from him? And it's like, no, not right now. So it's just like, I suppose checking in on some old stuff wouldn't be the worst thing either. Does give me good opportunity to work on that persona. Bottom of the elevator? Let me look. I didn't see. Well, let's take a look. Maybe the other elevator. Elevator. Ah, there it is. You got it. If you have PS5, Returnal is good. I mean, I was thinking more like, you know, More like finding a new hotness sort of thing, but you know what I mean. Although, like, old stuff, I was considering maybe, like, throwing on Slay the Spire, something. I don't know. I watched a lot of other people play that game. Watched a lot of other people play that game. I never played it myself. Might be fun. I don't like card games, though, as I've been quick to tell. You know. Yep. Well, should probably go do that. I mean, I have a big hunk of cheese out here. It should be fine. Is a furry roguelike FPS? Oh, FPS. I don't know. I'm so bad at first-person shooters, though. That's the thing. Oh, the furry part, I don't care at all. If anything, I should be playing more furry games, let's be honest. Who wants me to play Tribal Hunter? I gotta stop bringing that up. Anyway. It's not actually porn. So it should be fine. Okay, anyway, okay, stop. Ow. Whatever, I already got the 60 kills, it's fine. No, I don't know why I tried to whatever, I got the food. You know. Yeah? Anyway, look, I'm not cursed anymore, it's fine. And then like a mac and cheese with bacon, hot sauce, or both. Usually when I have mac and cheese, I just have it. I throw a little bit of flour in there to really thicken it up because I like that thick cheese with 2 C's. Though, is there anything like? Yeah, otherwise than that, I don't really usually do too much special for it. That's about it. Craft dinner is largely plain. Otherwise, what can I say? Here we are, and I see what might be a legendary item down here. No? Never mind. Well, thought I saw something. Ah, well. I can only watch so much. Card games just burn me. I mean, card games, they're good, but you know, also they're I don't know, something about card games I'm just not a huge fan of. I don't know. Yeah. Curious now if there's a Yiffing roguelike. Maybe. Probably. I mean, it's not unheard of in those sort of games. Like, you know, I've been talking about Cataclysm for the last couple streams here, and it's like you can turn into a rat man in that game if you want, or any number of different type of creatures. And that's the mutation system. Anyway. Let's think I am done in here. I mean, I don't like. I just can't imagine that the core roguelike community. Oh, that's a good spite sword. It's too bad that I don't have anything that scales with it. That's really good. Oh man, the burning oil and everything too. I'm just curious how you would do it. Mechanics. I mean, yeah, it would probably just be something along the lines of like Corruption of Champions, right? Look, we're far enough in the episode we can start pulling out the degeneracy. Don't even worry. Anyway, yeah, it would just be like Corruption of Champions, but you'd want to like make it more the classic roguelike style. Yeah, I think that's basically how you'd go about doing it, right? Not really too much more than that. And tits are more D&D. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing, though. But it's just like, it can have the... It has, like, the procedural generation stuff. Oh, I don't have a shield. I forgot. Whoops. Well. Here, let's just switch this back, then, because then I can, you know, actually use my stuff here. Do I have... I have bleeding target. I don't have electrified target. So I got to keep on with that. All right. I mean, that's the whole thing where it's just like I said, I don't know if the core roguelike community is all that much concerned with like porn games, to be honest. It's like being like of that community, I just feel like it's a very hardcore genre to try and be like, this is fat material. You know? I suppose somebody would probably be into it, though. Like the inscrutable mechanics and everything like that, when you're just like, I just want to have sex, man. I don't know. Could be out there. I mean, Bunny Must Die. Bunny Must Die is not a porn game, despite all looks. It is not a porn game. It is not hentai. I swear. Everybody ignore the fact that I took out the Baron Bramdo fight from the series. Even though it was censored, it probably would have been fine. But ignore that anyway. The thing is, there are the Rabby Ribby. Oh man, people are gonna make me play that, aren't they? I mean, you know. After I did the Bunny Must Die series, I'm just like, people are gonna make me play Rabby Ribby, aren't they? They're gonna do it. They're gonna make me do it. There we are. Switch back here. Ah! You jerk! Anyway. Well, I suppose I'll cross that. I mean, people are also going to make me play Chelsea and the Seven Devils, right? Right? Somebody's going to make me play Chelsea and the Seven Devils. That's why I'm not going to do it myself. I'll make you guys come to me and do it. Of course. There, I already know who's going to be the one that does it. Like, it is an entirely different game. Like, Chelsea plays super different from Bunny. And, you know, because of that, like, the entire game, progression and everything is different. And there's, like, a different plot. You can get, like, a different opening and everything. It really is the true game, is the thing. It's not just a dumb joke. Like, they really did put effort into it. Which is incredibly silly considering it's Bunny Must Die, but, you know, it's what it is. That's what it is. Little else to say on that matter. Like, yo, Bunny Must Die is a legit game. That's the wacky part about it. It is a legit shitpost game. Anyway. Look, I'll play the game when you force me to play the game, all right? And no sooner. In the meantime, let's go get that cursed chest. Yep, okay. Oh, man. Well, like, yeah, I have seen hardcore platformer porn games before, but it's like, you know, their platformers are still easier than, like, roguelikes. Which, they got so many mechanics and stuff going on in them. One Step from Eden has a porn mod? I mean, I guess. Huh. That's weird. You know, I talked before about horny Darkest Dungeon stuff, where it's just like, I don't know, that's like the least horny game, at least that immediately comes to mind, that has horny mods in it. So, what are you gonna do, you know? That is not... Okay, let's see how this goes here. Make sure I'm not about to die. Because I am frightened. Oh, I don't like this at all. No! There it is. I thought I could get there fast enough. Right in the horny jail. Got bonked pretty hard. Oh. Now the game is one step from horny nutty. You can't just say it like that. Okay, that's the end of the stream, everybody. Thank you. You can't just say it like that. That's not how that works. The end of the stream, at least for right now. I mean, I don't know. We can chat. I can go work more on Persona. I'm going to talk more about porn games, especially now that this is not going to be going up on the YouTube side of things. Like, I don't know. I played One Step from Eden. You can go find the video and everything. I didn't really think of that as being particularly horny. Let me just change this to just chatting. I don't really think of that as being particularly a horny game. The hell even. Why does it keep doing this for me? Okay, anyway. There's many horny mods. Didn't you do all the endings in that? Yeah, that was the episode was all endings for One Step from Eden. That was the entire plan there. I mean, I guess yeah, in the good ending, bad ending, what would you even consider that? You did get to see underboob, but that's about it. That was like the extent of horniness in that game. Y'all really like Angel underboob that much? There are many horny mods. It's so weird. I don't know. It's just that game did not strike me as that. That's some Chad Goose. It's clearly a seagull. Now come on. But anyway. Oh man, gotta go do Horizon Zero Dawn. And Mark of the Ninja, I'm thinking, is gonna be the next game here. So that's gonna be something to start prepping up along with all this Persona stuff here, man. Episode 89. Did you realize that the previous story arc in Persona was supposed to be like the fall from grace, and now this is the redemption arc? This is just so utterly laughable. Oh man. Mark the Ninja is amazing. I'm interested in it, but I mean, I'm also like, it's hard to start up a new series sometimes if you've never played the game before. Got to get used to entirely new mechanics and everything like that. Redemption arc. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, though. Unless something else wacky is about to happen. I mean, it just, man. Yeah, did you know that the previous story arc was supposed to be about them, just trying to like obsess with becoming popular and like forgetting their original mission, even though they've never had a time where they've not been obsessed with becoming popular. And they also bitched and moaned about how everybody was trying to force them into targeting Okamura every single step of the way. It's like every single step of the way. And now we're having scenes that are just like, man, we lost sight of why we really created the Phantom Thieves in the first place. We were too obsessed with trying to become popular. It's just like, what the fuck, man? This game is terrible. It's like they just casually rewrite the entire story every single time. Well, okay, I guess I'm just talking about Persona now, so I will end the stream. Okay. We immediately went into complaining about Persona.